Okay, it is Friday, September 21st. This is the last evening. It's 4:15 at night. Sunset is right around 7 o'clock. Kind of strange. I didn't see anybody coming in. Saw people about 6-7 miles out, but for the last 6 or 7 miles, it's only been me. No campers or anything. So the plan this evening, since I don't have much time, I just pulled in, is to go up the trail, maybe 4/10 of a mile, hang a right. I've got hard wind blowing up the valley, blowing along that side there. So I want to go up and then cut back a little bit and sit and wait. It'll be interesting to see if I hear any bugles tonight. When I picked up that camera last weekend, of course there wasn't anything on that camera after the 10th, and muzzleloader season started right on the 9th. So who knows if they're still coming down or if they restarted coming down because of the muzzleloader pressure going away. That's the tentative plan for tonight, is just to get in the woods and see what happens. So I'm walking as slow as humanly possible. That's been my biggest mistake all year, is trying to cover too much ground to get to the spot where I think they should be. And I've kept running into them closer to a trail or closer to my vehicle than I thought they would be, and I run right into them. It happened last Friday or last Saturday with that doe right on that ATV trail, about 400 yards from the truck, and there she was staring at me. The wind has shifted a little bit. It's definitely dropping, going almost straight downhill to my left. There's still a little swirl once in a while. It's kind of neat to see all these leaves. They're all over the ground now. It's crazy how fast the leaves change and fall. Well, it's just after 6. And I'm on this ridge line here where I can see over that side. I've got quite a range of view. No bugles at all. And I've been sitting here for 35-40 minutes. Super quiet. The wind's really calm now. Scent drifting straight downhill. Right there is the ridge. I'm not sure how it comes out on camera, but that is only 250 yards away. It's real steep along this section here, and I'm on like a little shelf right now where they could move back and forth. So I'll stick it out here until dark, just getting up high, relatively high. Like I said, I'm only 250 yards from that ridge line, and just listen to see if I hear anything. Tomorrow I'll be going in another mile from here in that far direction. Okay, it's 6:49, and I'm pretty sure I heard a real legitimate bugle. The only thing is, I did hear a four-wheeler come down this trail about an hour ago. I'm not sure where it went, but I think I heard the bugle coming from the exact direction that I thought I should be hearing it. Of course, I only have 10 minutes till sunset. So what I'm going to do is bugle and start making my way in that general direction and see what happens. Maybe I can meet them halfway. Well, just getting back out to the truck. I left about 5 minutes early. Just because I know I gotta get my camp set up. I don't see any four-wheelers out here, but I did see what I thought was like tracks that came up and turned around. So someone may have come up to the trailhead and just bugled up the hillside. Got a nice full moon coming out tonight. Not exactly sure what that means. I think it means they're more active at night. They stay out and they're active all night long, and they're less active during the day, during the full moon. But it's up already, so it should probably set pretty early. I'm not sure what time it is. I'll have to look on my GPS. Well, it's about 9 p.m. and I'm going to try to get as much sleep as I can, because it's going to be an early morning, and man, I am not looking forward to it. It's supposed to be mid to low 30s here, and it's already getting really cold. I've got everything I brought with me on. I got 2 pairs of pants on, long underwear. I've got another down jacket on underneath this one. Got my beanie, got gloves ready to go. And the high tomorrow is supposed to be like 72 degrees, so it's almost a 40-degree temperature swing. So that'll be fun, stripping the layers off, climbing the mountain in the morning. But this is it. I don't know if you guys can even really see inside here. I'm actually going to roll the tonneau cover closed to try to trap more heat on top of me. So hopefully we'll see something in the morning. Well, it's the second to the last day of the season. Saturday, September 22nd. Much different than last year's second to last day of the season. I was up here, actually, maybe half a mile, less than a half a mile from here. It was snowing and raining and sleeting on me. I had a raincoat on. And this year, I got a t-shirt on. This may or may not be the last day for me. I'm going to put... Geez, there's another elk track. No looking down at the ground. You got to be looking up. I'm going to go... I've got 5 hours? About 5 hours. Because I've already hiked all the way up to the top of this mountain here. And I'm going to make a loop of every place I saw a deer or an elk. And I'm going super slow. Just creeping along, looking. Try not to get squashed by a tree. I may have heard a little squeal of a bugle this morning around 6:05. But that's about it. I am 25 to 30 yards face to face with this guy. That is a nice looking moose. It's so strange they don't run. Remember last year I had to throw a stick at one, and it was the same day. It was the same day, second to last day of the season. There's a big, like he can't get to me. He'd have to go around quite a bit of deadfall. That is so crazy. I wonder if that's the same one from last year, the Saturday before the end of the season. He grew quite a bit if he was. Kind of cool, staring right at him. Try to zoom out. set my bow down. I could hold on to the camera with 2 hands. So strange, they don't have fear. Right there's my shot. If that was a elk or I had a moose tag, right there between those 2 branches, perfectly broadside. Here, I'll range him real quick. I'm going to zoom out and I'll range him. He's 28 yards away from me. It is weird that that's the first moose I've seen up here all season. I wonder if... I think if you have a tag, any bull is legal. I know in some states they got a width requirement and a number of brow tine requirements. Not making any noises? One day this is going to get him killed. Not being afraid of humans. Hey, moose. Trying to get a look at his ears, see if they're back at all. I don't think he's not licking his lips. And doesn't look agitated. I'm going to continue my walk this way out to the valley. Hopefully he just minds his own business and stays there and goes back to sleep or something. He's interested in me now. I'm making my way around him and he is... I just accidentally broke a branch and he spun around. But I gotta go over... I gotta climb over this deadfall here, and hopefully he just goes back to sleep and everything will be fine. Well, happy to say no issues with the moose. Back out to this corner here. That's where that little grove of aspens led to. That he is, maybe 200 yards up in there. Out to this area here that you've seen many times. And it's all tracked up. You can see where they've been like pawing at the ground right there. Fresh tracks all up into this thing where the little water trickle starts, but man, it's getting, well, it's stopped just a little bit there. There used to be like actual running water coming out of here. I'm sure it goes underground and pops back up down there. Lots of deer and elk tracks in here. Just obviously they're not out here during the daytime. The goal is to get up on that ridge line there, actually quite a ways in, and hang out there till close to dark, and then work my way back in the dark, close to dark. Don't want to stay out too late. It's also interesting to see the changes in the colors of the grass. It's starting to brown up. We still got some green right up in here, but as you look out this way, it's definitely taken on that golden color. So strange that we're, close to fall, but it's you know, in the mid 70s, and I'm in a t-shirt at 9,500 feet in elevation right now. Old bed right there. A lot of activity in this little aspen grove that I came through, but nothing since hunting season started. Well, if anybody's still watching, I wanted to thank you for watching. That was it. I got to the base of the next climb and I gave up. I was worn out, tired. My knees were in quite a bit of pain. Every morning I started the day off with 4 ibuprofen, and I just said, you know what, I had a great encounter with nature, looking at this bull moose. I'd spent ridiculous amounts of money traveling to the mountains and not working. And basically I just said, you know what, I'm fulfilled. I don't need to kill something this year, and it's time to go home. Mainly, it was just burnt out. I don't know how many days. I easily did probably 15 to 17 days. Well, I hope you will continue to follow me. I've already started filming for the 2019 elk season, deer season, pronghorn season. I've got 3 elk tags. My dad has 3 elk tags, and a friend of mine, he has 2 elk tags. So we better be able to get something done. I just put up 6 cameras yesterday, but we will get into that in the future. So please stick around, click the like button, share the channel, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to try to do 1 a week, all the way till November, till the season's over, till my wife says you can't go hunting anymore.